We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And today is a dope night. It's not even a day. It's like 10:30, y'all, and it's Friday night. So
I like podding at night, though. I like podding at night.
I kind of like it too. It's more laid back. Mm-hmm. But you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Oh, absolutely. My name is Miguel. I'm the host of the Just Chillin' podcast on YouTube. Let's see, just talk about a lot of different things on that show right there. Very happy to be on here with Miss Hip Hop. She and been with me, helping me out, helping each other out since the beginning. So definitely feel good to be on here with her. Definitely feel good to be on here talking about Kanye West on DONDA. I'm pretty sure. I want to shout out to emerging voice actor because I was on a YouTube show, FIB Criminology. You can YouTube that. I met with a friend on Instagram and had me try that out. So if y'all want to go check out that, I'm also on there as well as like Lieutenant Nicholas or whatever. So. If y'all like that, definitely like to subscribe. The Game Changing Productions page on YouTube.
Oh shit, that's dope as fuck. So you acting now?
Yeah, well, I just had the opportunity. I had a friend who had a friend. You know how they go, and introduced me to Rachel. I can't think of her last name, but our relationship is kind of new, and she does like YouTube shows, and it's like animated and it's like 3D. So, and it's along the lines of like CSI, Criminal Minds type of show. So if you like that type of stuff, yeah, I'm in episode number 4, but it's 4 episodes. It's a good show. You can watch 1, 2, and 3 before you get the episode I'm on.
Damn, I'm proud of you, dude. That's what's up. I'm definitely gonna check it out too. You already know.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Just staying busy. Like I said, I think even when I was starting podcasting, it was just like networking, meeting people, and I said that on my podcast, just being kind to people and just saying, what they trying to do, and if it's something you interested in or you want to try, just be nice and just see, if they, hey, I'll be a part of it. I can help if you want me to, type of thing, type of vibe.
Oh, that's real kind of you, like you said. Like, yeah.
It's good to be kind. Yeah.
It's godly to be kind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's dope, though. I'm proud of you.
That's a long introduction. I know we're here to talk about Donda, so let's do that.
Okay, but yeah, you're interesting too, because we've known each other for a good hot minute, and you the one that you understood where I was coming from, just like I understood where you were coming from when we was like first starting this thing.
And the growth is real.
Yeah, and yeah, you blessed.
Yeah, we just like grew from doing audio to doing video, to me being comfortable doing video to the way it is now. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's cool. I just think like every year you just pick up something in podcasting and stuff like that. Like, I'm just learning a lot of the new stuff, or a lot of new stuff is just clicking with me as far as podcasting going this year. And you'll see as the episodes go along, like what I change in the show and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Definitely a transition from audio to visual, and to other
And just,
people.
just concept, just the presentation, all that,
Yeah,
all that.
that's
Yeah.
fresh. Talk to me about school. What you in school for?
Got a whole story for you on that.
Ooh.
So, I work at a massage spa, Massage Envy. Been working there for about, I guess, like 2 years now, just checking people in, checking people out. We got some new owners in, and they offer like a scholarship program to like people that have been working there for a while. Another opportunity. I was being kind, being nice and doing my job and stuff like that. And they was like, well, you work in a massage spa and you've been here for so long. So if you're interested in it, we would pay for your schooling. And why not? Why not? Why wouldn't I do that? So I was just like, yeah, just what do I need to do? And so that happened in May. And that's why I say it's a whole story. So we started, they paid for it and got me started through a program that was fueled, I guess you would say, through Auburn University. And I did like 3 months of school through there. So I had been studying the whole summer. That's why I had took a break from podding, because I just wanted to kind of submerge myself in it, as much as I can learn, because it's an opportunity. I want to make the best of it and learn as much as I can. Study for 3 months. Beginning of August, they shut the program down. Said that it wasn't the program that I was in. It wasn't accepted by the state of Alabama. That's where I stay. So what I had been studying, I mean, I guess the material would be accepted, but I guess just the program as a whole. I mean, which it being 90% online, 80% online, and maybe 20% in person, I guess it didn't fit the criteria for the state of Alabama. So shut me down. I had to wait around. It's September now. I had to wait around all of August, not really knowing, what was gonna happen, because I was under a scholarship, so I was just like, well, that didn't work out. I don't know if they, what they're gonna do about it, but I remained calm the whole time, while I was in limbo all through August, and was just, letting them know that I understood, because I mean, it's kind of weird for them to pay for school and then the program get shut down. You can have some people mad at you about that, but I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hear them out, and hopefully something to come down the line, from just putting out that good energy. And I found out a couple weeks ago, no, last week, that they had struck a deal with a massage school here in Birmingham. So I'll be in person, I'll be in class starting next week. So, and we get done in June, so it'll be a 9-month course. So life is good. I just like to stay busy though. That's what I'm saying. Like with the podcast, with with the small acting stuff I got going on, with the jobs I do in and out of the house. I just like staying busy. You never know what can come up or what can happen when you're just trying to be busy, staying positive, And like you said, you do the same thing, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with what you're saying about staying busy, being positive, because you got to. That's how you get abundance. That's how you see people them manifest the things that they want out of life, because they didn't stay positive even throughout the maybe some trifling situations they have been in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing might not go your way. That might dictate the rest of your decisions for the rest of that year. Just because one thing didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or a couple of things didn't happen it the way you want to. You always got to just turn around and just be like, well, that didn't go this way. Maybe this will go my way. So just got to stay positive about it. But that's just me. It's the boring thing. People don't want to hear that. People want to freak out about it. Be mad about stuff, and it's cool to be mad about stuff. I get mad, but it's easy. It's better to try to wait it out and see what's gonna happen now. If I would have waited out and nothing came up with the school, then yeah, I'd be pissed. I mean, who wouldn't be pissed? but I was like, I'm not gonna freak out immediately. I'm just gonna give them a chance to correct the issue. They know that they had sent me to school, and they know that it didn't work out. So I wasn't too angry about it. I was just like, maybe they'll figure something out. And they did, to their credit,
Yeah, you slow the anger. That's how you, because everybody gets angry and it's okay to be angry, but don't just rip off at the head though.
Mm-hmm.
So
like I said, it's okay sometimes. I ain't gonna lie now. It's okay sometimes. It's all right sometimes. I do it sometimes.
you funny. All right, man. Let's get into this album, okay?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So now I'm gonna be honest and everything. I didn't listen to the whole entire album because I'm slowly getting into it because like everybody be on everything on top of stuff all at the same time, and I try to wait till the crowd clear a little bit, you know. But
I hear you. I listened to it twice, maybe more than that.
you know,
I definitely felt like it was the better album than on CLB. I definitely feel like Kanye put more into it, and I know a lot of people didn't like his album before that, but I enjoyed Jesus King. But people got to realize like this is the line, and you're a Chicago native, so I mean, right? So this the line he going in, and you know, this is what it's gonna sound like. And as far as you, as long as you understand that, then you can kind of see where he coming from when you hear the music. He's not trying to make club music right now. He's trying to make inspirational music, positive music. But he also trying to mix that urban kind of feel to it too. And I mean, who better than to try to mix the gospel with the urban than Kanye West? If that's that's the line he on right now.
okay. I see you. That was well explained, apart from a lot of other people's opinions I've heard of this.
I definitely like Donda better than CLB. Like I picked that over CLB. I don't even know why they were compared. I mean, like I said, Drake's got a club type album, and that's like comparing like a Kirk Franklin album to a 50 Cent album or something like that. Like that's the way you got to look at it. You know, why would you compare those two albums? You know, they going for two different type of ideas on the album.
Well, I know what you're saying. The only reason why people comparing the two is because Drake and Kanye got beef from like long ago. You know, I think the first beef was like when, you know, Ye is super, you know, religious on his music. So he had Drake on All the Lights Out on one of his songs or whatever, and he took him off the first verse. Yeah. So yeah, that made the song extra long because he didn't fill it with anything. So that was like kind of like a slap in the face double time, like whoop whoop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he's just changing his vision for the music. I don't think he's changing this like as a I think he's still he's still the same person, I believe, that took him off the song or that will take you off a song. He's still that same person. I just think that his music is just going in a different way. Like I can be the same me, but I could be interested in a new genre of music. You know, I think he's still the same person. He just interested in gospel music. Or he interested in that blend right now for some reason. He want to blend hip hop with gospel. But I mean, if you think about it, he was doing the Sunday service for a long time. I mean, you can't say that, you know, this came out of nowhere because he's been doing Sunday service before the Jesus King album came out. So he's been on his wave for a while.
Well, I have to agree with you on that, but he's been on there even longer than that. Like that one song he did, Stronger, because he said, act like homie, you don't know who made this. Tape 6, New Gospel, who made this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was talking about God then, because I was like thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, he finna, you know, grab the streets with the gospel. And that's what his mom would have wanted.
Even further back, you can go to Jesus Walks too. That was like one of his first songs.
Thank you. Jesus Walks, yeah.
So it's always been in the, you could say that it's always kind of like been in the background in his work, you know what I'm saying? If you really paid attention, it's always been somewhere hiding in the background. Yeah.
And also, see what kind of like tricked everybody off a little bit about this whole album process that he had. He did it in stadiums in big ass cities. Like, you know, that's where people go when there's like a natural disaster, you know, to hide away. And if you think of it or whatever, he was like saying back in September, whatever year that was, Bush was in presidency. He was just like, oh, Bush don't care about Black people doing Hurricane Katrina 2005. Feel me? So it's just like so funny that now, all so many years later, that he would be doing this big project about his mom's album, basically a concert in all these big ass stadiums in these big cities. Yeah. So wait, hold on. When he came to Chicago, Marilyn Manson was on stage doing a concert.
Yeah. Did you go to it?
Yeah, I did.
Hey. Well, what did you leave? What did you leave the show feeling like?
Oh, I was very emotional. I was like, it was uncontrollable. Not sobbing, but just tears, like just lots and lots of tears. And I felt comfortable just doing that in front of everybody. I had my mask on, but everybody was in their own zone. Like one dude was doing this, you know, he was praising God, you feel me? And it was just, everybody came to church as themselves, like open the doors, come as you are.
Yeah, I hope he comes to Atlanta and do. Well, I mean, he already did that, but I'm just talking about like as far as like a concert, for the album. I don't know if he's gonna even do that or not, but if he do, I definitely want to come do it. I want to come, be a part of that because it was a good album. It's a classic album for real. Like I said, once you start listening to it and you heard probably a good bit of the songs. Like I like the song with The Weeknd on there too. That was a good one. The Weeknd and Lil Baby on there. And like I said, it just separate him and Drake. Like that man make the beats, you know what I'm saying? He made the beats and then go in the booth. Like Drake don't do that.
Drake is more commercialized than
Even not, but I'm just saying, like when y'all comparing them, y'all gotta know like this man can make a beat and then go in the booth and rap on the beat he just made. Like I really appreciate that,
Yeah. So I'm finna play one of his songs and we're gonna talk about it. Let's actually talk about Jail 2 because let's just talk about it. Let's go ahead and play it. I mean,
okay, go ahead.
All right. If you don't get over here. All right. Pretty much the end of it.
I noticed some stuff when I was listening to it. I didn't even hear the Marilyn Manson part on there until I can hear it off of my laptop better.
That's right. I
can't. When I'm in the car, I don't really hear him that much on there. But I guess in a quiet setting, you can really hear it.
Yeah.
What you got, Miss Hip Hop? I mean, it's your show, so I know I feel the need to ask, but I ain't gonna ask that.
No, go ahead.
Why do you think he wasn't put on the same, track with Jay-Z? Because I feel like they could have just made that one song.
That's a good question because Jay-Z felt like he opted out the situation to throw the baby on there because Ye was like, I'm not taking my bro off because he the only one that said publicly he will vote for me if I ran for presidency in 2020. You feel me? So like you said,
that's what that whole thing was about.
Huh?
You think that was what the whole thing was about, that he was on there with Jay-Z at first, but then they took him off.
Right. And the reason why I think Jay-Z literally he opted out of being on the track is because the whole jail thing, who's going to jail tonight, Marilyn Manson had allegations put against him too, sexual allegations against multiple women. It's actually his fourth allegation since July. And that was the baby's homophobic comments in July. So in Ye's eyes and Jay's eyes, they said, well, let's just put them both on the album or whatever. Since you supposed to be Yeezy, aka Jesus, we're not supposed to cast stones against each other. So that's why the song is named Jail too, because it's two of these musicians that people are looking at like absurdly, like what's going on.
So they played the baby version at the show that you was at?
You know what? It was really hard to pay attention, but the baby was there and Marilyn Manson was there, so they probably played that, yeah.
I think the baby got one of the best verses on the whole album.
Who, the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the baby kept it real. I really enjoyed his verse.
That's called When He Under a Lot of Pressure. That next verse that he come out with. But like I said before the end, though, he had been growing on me as an artist anyway, because I did not like the baby at first.
Me too.
I feel like he just picked the wrong beats. I feel like he was better than the beats he was rapping with. And now I think he's starting to get on like that beat right there, a Kanye West beat. I can't argue with him rapping on the Kanye West beat ever. Like he can rap on a 50, 100 Kanye West beats, and I'd be like, I like all of them because his style, and his wordplay, it fits with whatever Kanye gonna give him, in my opinion. You know.
This I agree with you.
I feel like he was picking a lot of them. I said I feel like he's picking a lot of them old Soulja Boy beats at first. I was like, man, this dude can really rap, but he picking a lot of little Soulja Boy beats to rap on right now. But I can't, he still was picking up fans while he was rapping like that. Cause my young homeboy picked me up on the baby like a long time ago, and he was like, man, you gotta check him out. He gonna be big when he wasn't big. So
really.
Yeah, I got the young homies be putting me up on some of the people that's coming out before they come out.
Yeah, they do.
That's just the networking and talking, and like I said, being kind and stuff. They be like, man, you listen to this, you check this dude out. I'll check him out. And I'll be like, if I don't like him, I'll tell you why I don't like him. If I like him, I'll be like, yeah, he dope. And you couldn't really deny the baby. Like, when he first, I just said I didn't like the beats he was on, but as far as him rapping, he can rap.
Yeah, he definitely can rap.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely can.
I really didn't know if it was a lot we could say about Jail, because I feel like that's his lead single off of it. I feel like that's the most catchiest hook on the album. I feel like a lot of the other songs you really have to go past the name of the song in order to get to the meat of what he really talking about on the tracks. I mean, what's the other one he did with Shakira Richardson? I like that one. No Child Left Behind. I like that one.
Dang, you know what? I meant to click on that one today, and I totally, because I was looking at a whole bunch of other sewer stuff, and I'm like, I need to click on that one, but let's play it. It'll be my first time listening. How about that?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
Who was featured on there? I wonder. Let me look.
I wish I was that guy. I wish I knew all the features and stuff on there. I'm not that guy.
I feel you.
But the single was good on it. Felt good inspirational vibes. Stuff about like somebody like Shakira Richardson. Somebody everybody try to turn on her. For him to put her in that Beats commercial with his song and stuff like that, it gave her a good look. You know what I'm saying, when she probably needed it.
Yeah, she definitely needed it. Like especially during that time.
Yeah. So just for somebody like that's going through a lot, in her shoes, that song fits, and it fits that person that's going through a lot of trials and tribulations.
Yeah, because she was definitely no child left that should have been left behind. I know, I'm saying 21 years.
Crazy how she fit the mold, man. It's crazy how she fit that.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And that was actually one of my favorite songs I heard at the concert, but of course I didn't know that was the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing, because it was kids underneath those little costumes that they had on in black running around, and I didn't understand the concept, but when I got home I did. I'm like, oh, that was a childhood house, because it was on the news. So I'm like, okay,
right.
Oh yeah, so at the Donda concert in Chicago, like, he set himself on fire inside his model childhood house. It was like in the middle of the field, Soldier Field, and it had like a cross, a steeple at the top of it. And I thought it was a church, but it was his house.
Oh yeah, because it had the cross on the top of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the house was all white too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He I mean, like I said, he just picked. I don't know. Like people be like, that's what I'm saying. It's like you gotta pick one side or whatever. Like I said, this song's on the Drake album I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's just the one I prefer to listen to but I'm glad I'm not the only one that's saying, like, he got some people that's saying it ain't his best work, and I kind of felt like it wasn't his best work, and I don't know why. But I got songs on there I like too though. TSU, I like the intro, the intro, whatever the name of that song. Like I said, I ain't listen to it that much. But you can like both. I just want people to know that. Like you can like Donda and you can like CLB.
Yeah, they're so silly. Like, y'all is not that serious. Trust me.
You can like both. You can like both.
They both did an excellent job, but I just like that song "No Child Left Behind" because it did fit the Nike commercial with Sha'Carri Richardson, and I thought that was pretty tight and everything. And
yeah,
I think that might have been her vocals on there at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What else songs did you hear on there so far?
I like "Off the Grid." I think that one is a bit streetish. You know what I'm saying? More street than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But also godly because West Side Gun on it and Conway the Machine. And when they rap real gritty because they from Buffalo, New York. So, things go down.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I heard both of these rappers straight rap, like straight crack. Like I'm like being honest too, because they do a lot of what's those ad libs, like do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Griselda, they come from the Griselda group.
Yeah, Griselda, yeah, definitely with Benny the Butcher for sure.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher had a good album too.
Yeah.
It came out like late last year though.
I didn't hear it.
He had a good one. And I feel like Nas get lost in the shuffle. He had a great album this year too. King's Disease too. That was a good album from Nas. I feel like him and Donda had the best ones, and then Drake come in third. Because people sleep. Nas got the Grammy rap album of the year last year, 2020. Like, the man still got it, and at his age, to get a Grammy for an album that you just put out, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't a bad accomplishment, at that age. No. So I just want to give Nas props while I'm able to have, talk in 2021. Like, Nas had a good album out too, and it came out a month before Donda and them did. So
yeah, I want to see it too.
Huh?
I said I want to see it too.
Oh, you want to hear it? Yeah, listen to King's Disease 2, and then go listen to King's Disease 1 because Nas dropped two good albums back to back. I mean, yeah, it's insane. Like, nobody talks about that. He dropped 2 great albums back to back, and nobody talks about it. But he did though. He did that.
I think a lot of people talking about it. Because what caught my attention about King's Disease 2 was Lauryn Hill, the song.
He killed that. She killed that. Nobody talking about that, and she did a real good job on her verse. Yeah. That's what I said. I feel like it make the song you can get the most out of your features. Like, I feel like that was the difference between go listen to the Young Thug feature on Donda, and then go listen to the Young Thug feature on CLB. It seemed like Young Thug tried harder on Donda than he did on Drake album. I listened to both songs and you can hear a difference. Like, I think he on the Too Sexy song on Drake album, but I can't think of which song Young Thug is on the Donda, but he on Donda. And his verse was way better on Donda than it was on Too Sexy. I couldn't even understand what the hell he was saying on Too Sexy. But Kanye made his ass, hey, you're gonna have to be able to be understood on my song.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did. He sounded good on the Kanye feature.
I think it's called Remote Control. Is that a song on Donda?
Yeah.
Let's listen to it, because that's the song you talking
about. I like Remote Control. I like Remote Control.
You got Remote Control?
I said I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I said you want to listen to it?
Yeah.
I do too.
I don't know what he put at the end.
I don't know what that was either.
But you go listen to what Young Thug did on Too Sexy. It was just like a 13-second verse he gave Drake. He gave Drake like a whole minute of rapping right there and singing.
Mm.
So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Just getting the most out of your features. Now, you don't know how much Drake paid Thug to get on his song, or if he paid him at all, I don't know. But if I paid you and you just gonna give me what he gave him on Too Sexy, I'm like, bro, I'll just cut that out. I'll cut it off. If you want me on the song.
For real, shit.
But I like what he did on that song though.
Yeah, it was. I like the
He
vibe.
sounded like old Thug to me. He sounded like, old Young Thug a little bit to me. That's how he used to sound.
Yeah, that's how he sounded all the time to me. Like
Yeah.
I still didn't understand shit he was saying, but it was a
Yeah,
vibe.
but you really ain't gonna understand that he say on Drake's song. Really ain't gonna understand.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the Kanye verse because it sounds like "Drunken Girls," that old song. I mean, not old song, older song on a different album. Like I don't know, it's just like dun 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 dun. Like it's a.
Oh yeah. I think that's the Neptune song, ain't it? Is it?
I
Oh
don't know.
no.
You might be right.
Drake was on there. I mean, not Drake, but Kanye was on there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
But anyway,
Yeah, you gotta listen. You gotta finish listening to Donda. How many more you got left on there?
now that I think probably like 10 or 11 more songs to
It's a
go.
lot of songs, ain't it? It's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's a
songs.
lot. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they putting so many songs out like that. Cause he went through a phase where he was just putting out 7 songs at a time.
Yeah.
He let go of that for this album. So something must have changed.
Yep. He sold 365 million streams in the first week.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get into. I don't like. That's an accomplishment. Don't get me wrong. But man, some of that stuff be so inflated, man. Like some people that I be wanting to get streams don't be getting them that I feel like deserve to get streams. And I'm like, I guess they just because I don't think I can chalk it up to is that they just been doing it longer. You know what I'm saying? I guess when you've been doing that long or performing that long, I guess them numbers come with it. But I got a lot of artists I like that don't really be getting like Boosie dropped the album and he ain't really got the stream like that. You know what I'm saying? I like Lil Boosie.
He cool.
Yeah. He a real Southern rapper.
Real Southern as hell. Like,
yeah. I like Lil Boosie, but he dropped the album in July.
damn.
And I like he could have got a lot of streams. I mean, they keep kicking him off Instagram, so I guess that kind of hurt his promoting and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he kick him off Instagram? What'd he say?
A good question. They just don't be liking what he be saying. He be messing with the guidelines and stuff that they had got for Instagram. That's all I can say. Like he just be saying stuff that he ain't supposed to say or saying stuff that might offend certain, groups of people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they'll take his profile from him. So he done had like 5 or 6 profiles, and it's hard, I guess Instagram. I'm pretty sure somebody like that, like Boosie, probably at least got like, if he didn't really get his page taken away all the time, he'd have close to 2 or 3 million followers. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good promotional tool. That's a good audience to promote, whatever you got coming out on through Instagram. I know if I had 3 million followers, I would be, promoting everything I got coming out, through my Instagram. So he keep losing his though, and that's a person that shouldn't be losing his.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been cool though. I had a good time on here with you though tonight. Good to link back up. Man, you've been going at it forever. Let's keep going at it with the podcast episodes. Let's keep going. Definitely for real, because I admire what you do. With Speaking Mind Radio. I want to see what you got coming for this rest of this year and next year.
For sure.
I know it never stops. We always got to keep going. We always got to change it up. We got to do something different. Or we got to do this, or we got to do that. So I like to see it because, like I said, I'm changing my stuff up too. And we'll link back up when we get a chance.
We definitely gonna link back up. We got to.
Yeah.
Got to. I
appreciate the time with you.
Yeah, I appreciate your time too, Miguel. Have fun, and stay safe. And I'm going to check you out.
Please do. Just Chilling Podcast on YouTube. Please do. Everybody will see this. Give me a like or something. Ask Miss Hip Hop about me.
For sure, man.
All right. Have a good night. All right.
You too. Peace.